My name is Leif Dahlberg. I'm associate professor at KTH here in Stockholm, and my main research interest is in law and culture, the representation and construction of law in cultural texts. And one of my main research areas is in advertising and media. Being an academic scholar, I don't get excited very easily. And also it depends on when I'm supposed to look. I remember when my first experience with color TV that made me very excited. It was by accident. We were in a friend's house, and all of a sudden there was the TV there with colors, and they were showing some ice hockey tournament, and that made me very excited. But another exciting media experience that come to mind is actually a film about media, and it's a film by Charlie Chaplin, Modern Times, which made me see media in new and exciting ways. So it's a hard pick, which one of these. Screen culture, for me, it defines the various aspects of the interaction between people, individuals and groups, and the various screens that we find in our everyday life and in our professional life. And all kinds of screens, small screens we have on our handheld computers and our telephone, to television and computer screens, to interactive screens like at ATMs, or very large screens that I've been looking at in my research on advertising. Well, we can certainly look at previous paradigm shifts in media. For instance, introduction of everything from the introduction to print to the transition from the book scroll to the bound book, to the codex, the introduction of printing press, but perhaps more recently the shifts in what we could call public media, or introduction of public media like radio and television. Nobody really knew what these new media were going to be used for, and there was a period of experimentation, and I would like to think that that's what we are experiencing now. That is, people are trying out different ways of using screens. The medias are changing, and also the way we understand what the media is, I think, is changing. And that changes the places too. I would think that our understanding of what is public and private is being transformed just as much as the media themselves. The media industries will be strong and they will be powerful, but I also think that people who are using the media products, just like they have been in the past, they are very powerful. It's just a matter of how you define power. And people have always used media in one way or another. They don't come with a script how to use them. People use them according to a script that they decide themselves. And today we talk about participatory culture, but we talk about it as it is being more democratic and empowering, etc. But you can also see it just as a new script, a new way of using new media. Obviously, for most people my age, the appearance of the computer, and in particular with the graphic interface, was very exciting, and perhaps if I would get the question again in 10 years from now, I'll be more certain about this. 50 years from now, if you're a 10-year-old, you will not have experienced this today in real life, but thinking of myself or you, I would think that we would think about it both as idyllic and exciting. Exciting because this time we're living now is a time of promise. Everything is possible. New media is new because we don't know what they should be used for.